it's illegal to buy votes. And so what Elon Musk is doing is he's buying signatures. He's trying to get you to sign up to support the First and Second Amendment. He's also trying to get you to sign up to register to vote. That is a technicality that is different than actually buying your vote on election day. So he's circumventing that part of election law. Democrats are, of course, screaming about it because it's designed with a monetary value behind it and it's about voting. So they're trying to get the Elections Commission involved. But that is the way that he is sidestepping that issue. I think you're seeing as a general strategy from the Republican camp, from Donald Trump, is to farm out a lot of the campaign to third parties. So whether that's, trying to have a third party boots on the ground program that will get you volunteers and door knockers in an individual state, or in the case of Elon Musk here, with trying to buy signatures to get registered to vote, or in the case of even the predictive markets. You've seen that on Polymarket, for example, with this sharp uptick from an estimated 4 accounts, driving the odds up to 61% as of this morning that Trump will win. This is all sort of third party designed to influence voter perception in the final days of the campaign. And you still have about 24% of the individual voter base who's undecided about which direction they want to go. What they're trying to do is influence the idea of where momentum is, because voters like to vote for the winner. So they're trying to give this projection and this image of winning. And I think that's a big part of what the Elon Musk campaign is all about.
So Elon Musk for former President Trump, maybe a Mark Cuban for Vice President Harris. Do these types of celebrity supporters, do they mean anything at the end of the day?
I think what Republicans are trying to do specifically is turn out very keyed in media attentive audiences in the young male demographic. So for this cohort, it very much could take hold. That unfortunately has yet to be proven. I mentioned earlier that a lot of the voters who are coming out for the Republican Party right now used to vote on election day, and now they're voting early. What's happening is you're actually not seeing new voter turnout. You're cannibalizing your election day vote. So there's a big to-do about a blue wall going into election day that's overwhelmed by a red wave on election day. That was the trajectory we saw in 2020. Donald Trump has talked a lot about that in the past, sort of this Democratic blue firewall. What Republicans are trying to do with this media strategy and this outreach to young, very online male voters is get them to come out and vote for Donald Trump. What we're seeing so far is that very enthusiastic repeat Republican voters, Trump supporters, are very galvanized this year. They're extraordinarily enthusiastic about voting for Trump, and they're turning out early. So it's not that we're seeing a new influx of voters thus far. There has been strong voter registration from Republicans in the last 4 years, but that's not what we're seeing in the early returns thus far. Again, as I said in the beginning, this data swings a lot, but right now it's all election day voters that are pulling forward, not new voters coming into the Republican fold.